Well, Conor, a filthy night, but a decent game of football considering the conditions. Unfortunately, we go out of the FA Youth Cup. Your thoughts on tonight's match against Hartlepool?
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Yeah, awful conditions for a game of football. Sort of a proper midweek game under the lights, wasn't it? Sideways rain. Yeah, disappointing to go out. Really disappointing for the lads. They're pretty devastated in the changing room. We got beat by a good team, but we could have won the game ourselves. We got through to half time at 1-1, obviously taking the lead. Defended really well. Maybe could have had a little bit more quality in the final third. The killer ball maybe ran on a bit or held up a little bit at times. But really proud of the lads for obviously how far they've come in the competition, but the effort, the work rate they've put in really bad conditions at times, pinned back, but defended really well throughout and applied themselves and thought they did the club and themselves proud.
You mentioned the fact that we took the lead, and we did so with a cracking goal. Alfie's had a great run in the competition and 5 goals. That one was a bit special tonight, the free kick.
Yeah, this is my third interview after the game, and I think I've said every time Alfie has quality. He did really well to win the free kick. He realised he was isolated and sort of slowed his run down to take some contact. It's clever. And yeah, picked his spot. Bit of whip, bit of dip, bit of pace, but I've said it 3 times, Alfie's got quality and he's shown that yet again tonight.
And for 15 minutes, we're in the lead. How did you feel at that point?
Felt great. Yeah, I didn't think that we would drop off. Last week against Spennymoor when we scored, we probably got a bit excited for 5 or 10 minutes and chased things we maybe didn't need to chase and pressed at a bad time, and we didn't do that tonight. We managed that next 5-10 minutes really well. Knowing they were a good side and they possessed a lot of threats, I still felt like we could get a second by half time. The wind obviously was playing a factor. Their centre backs were struggling to deal with Alfie running off them and battling up against them. And
conditions were so bad, Joe Rumney nearly scored.
Oh yeah, really long one. It took a bounce. I think everyone, as soon as that ball bounced, started thinking credit to their keeper. I thought he dealt with it really well, went over his head. But that kind of summed up the conditions, didn't it? Yeah.
And then they equalised. Your thoughts on the one we conceded, the equaliser? Could we have done more?
Possibly. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to sit back to really dig it. I wouldn't want to call anybody out on it. I think it's one of them where if our number 9 had scored it, I'd be chuffed with the running behind, the composure to cut back. But yeah, maybe it did look a little bit easy. I'd have to watch it back properly.
And 2 quality goals we conceded in the second half. Not a lot we could have done about those.
No. Yeah, the second goal was it was a really good goal. I think did it come from our corner or throwing? We were high up the pitch, and I thought the lads did the right thing by going to press rather than dropping off. I thought they did the right thing. It was a good move, and then I think it was the number 10 just touched the edge of the box, right into the top corner for a flowing move, and just got to take your hat off and say it was a good goal. Like, fair enough. The third goal, it was a sickener because we were still very much in the game. Yeah. We were about to kind of make our last little change to try and really go for it. Yeah, probably just got caught a little bit open from looking for an equaliser. And yeah, again, a good move from them. They picked us off well and yeah, tidy enough finish.
Yeah, just that extra bit of quality in the end.
It was, yeah.
But overall, though, lads have done great this season in this season's competition. That they probably won't appreciate what they've done until, probably 10, 15 years down the line when they look back on their career. They'll look back with a bit of satisfaction on this campaign.
I completely agree, and they don't feel that way now. They are in the change room saying, we could have won that tonight. I think the reason they're so gutted is because they felt like they could have gone and won the game. At half time, we were quite upbeat, everything was positive, and they really felt like they could go and win it, which is a testament to them and their mentality. And I think where they see like we're a good side and we can compete with full-time National League sides. But like I say, 10, 15 years' time, they'll look back and go, wow, we had a right go against some good teams.
You mentioned Alfie McDonough and the quality that we've seen in this campaign, but it isn't a one-man team. There's 6, 7, 8 of those lads that's got a bright future ahead of them.
Yeah, some real good prospects.
It's a good group.
Side. It feels like a really good group. Yeah, I think that like Harrison Telford at centre back's been outstanding all 3 games. I thought it was probably his best performance of a lot of them tonight for him individually. Commands well, wins his first balls, wins second balls, deceptively good recovery pace, and not scared to get nitty and gritty with it. Joe Douglas, another one, really coming after he went on holiday, so he missed the first game, and you don't know how quick you're going to come back up to speed, but looked really good tonight, combative, but shows quality, happy to put a foot on the ball, happy to take the extra touch when it's necessary. And that's just naming a few. There's a lot of players out there that I hope kick on from this level.
And respect from Hartlepool, because they actually come to watch us in the previous round last week.
Yeah, they were very keen to get our team sheet. Seem to know a lot about a lot of our players. They've definitely done their homework. Look, they're a full-time side. They've come today with an analyst, a recruitment person, physiotherapist, first team coach, academy manager. So they've taken this game very seriously, and they've shown us a lot of respect by doing that, and they knew they were coming here for a tough game, and they got it. And yeah, they were very excited about beating us today, which shows that they know they've been in a real game.
So moving ahead, obviously you'll reflect on this, and I think we're all proud of the effort the lads have put in. What for you now is the goal for the remainder of this season? Is it to see some of those lads, you know, get a run out with the first team?
Yeah,
or
ideally.
is it too early?
It's not my decision. That'll be down to Emma and Brian and Billy and what they think. I hope 2 or 3 of them get out there. I think the lads could help in a way, but the first team manager will make the decision on when the time's right for them. If they're not with the first team, it's about week in and week out doing it for us on a Saturday, knocking on the door, making sure your name's always the one people are talking about. Regardless if 2 or 3 of our better players stepped up, there's no reason we can't compete at the very top end of the league we're in this season, because we have a good squad beyond just 11 or 12 players.
Set the benchmark. Let's hope we can maintain it for, you know, the JPL programme. Conor, thanks for your efforts in the Youth Cup, and we look forward to seeing you in the next league game.
Thanks, Steve.